Maxine is furious. Trump rocks Michigan rally and shocks her with nasty surprise by Rebecca DeCirio, Politics U.S. News for MadWorldNews.com. President Donald Trump was in rare form at a Michigan rally on Saturday night, rocking the event with many memorable moments after Maxine Waters' recent outburst at a New York gala screaming, "Please resign so that I won't have to keep up this fight of your having to be impeached." The president shocked Wacky Waters with a nasty surprise that made her furious. Maxine Waters, who is 78 years old and has been a member of Congress for over 27 years, has become the new darling of the Democratic Party. Mad Maxine's rise to her new status is over one thing. She screams, "Impeach 45," so loud and obnoxiously that the leftists see it as some great accomplishment. In truth, Waters is incoherent and isn't the sharpest knife in the drawer, but that doesn't stop her or the idiots who have been strangely given her accolades and awards. Wacky Waters has done nothing monumental except make the list for one of the most corrupt members of Congress. But that all changed in 2016 when she started her chant, "Impeach 45, impeach 45." In 2017 and 18, she has been given the Glamour Lifetime Achievement Award. The Black Caucus named her Woman of the Year. Time magazine named her one of the most influential people of 2018. Black Girls Rock gave her the Social Humanitarian Award. What humanitarian? And at the Palm Springs Equality Awards, she was given the Geoff Coors Leadership Award, whatever that is. Yet she's a hot mess anytime she opens her mouth with truly cringe-worthy statements. Who can forget Waters throwing her hands up in the air after Hillary Clinton lost the election and spewing about James Comey? The FBI director has no credibility now that the former FBI director is pushing his anti-Trump message in his new book. Waters was confronted about her stance on Comey, and it is jaw-dropping. Mad Maxine told MSNBC's Chris Hayes that she certainly meant it when she said that Comey has no credibility, except for when he talks bad about Trump, then she believes him. California Democrat Representative Maxine Waters, "I certainly mean it when I said Comey has no credibility, except for when he talks bad about Trump, then I believe him." You gotta laugh at this. This is absolutely crazy.
Former FBI director. I want to play this clip, this sort of notorious clip. Well, it made an impression. Take a listen to this.
Okay, all right.
Congressman, can you tell us anything about the discussion in the brief?
No, it's classified and we can't tell you anything. All I can tell you is the FBI director has no credibility. Yes.
That was during the transition. It was a briefing that Director Comey gave to members of Congress, which is classified, which I guess you cannot speak about still.
That's right.
But you and Donald Trump do agree on that. That sentence you said, the FBI director has no credibility.
Absolutely not.
You and Donald Trump are in agreement on that.
I tried to clarify that and to say yes. Coming out of that classified briefing, I said that, and I certainly meant it. However, I think it is quite different when you take a look at Comey and his relationship to the president, what he said, what he's done. I believe him.
You believe him?
I believe him, yes. And so then was then, and now is now.
Well, you know, it works only in her favor, that's all. So, Anti-Maxine's meteoric rise is because she will scream, "Impeach 45," and that's her only value to the Democrats. The Daily Caller reports Trump spoke to a large crowd of supporters in Washington, Michigan, instead of attending the annual White House Correspondents' Dinner on Saturday. He urged the crowd to vote Republican in the upcoming midterm elections, warning them that Democrats would try to impeach him if they did not. We have to keep the House because if you listen to Maxine Waters, Trump said with the crowd booing when he mentioned the Democratic Congresswoman from California, she goes around saying, "We'll impeach him, we'll impeach him," he mocked. Then people said, "Oh, but he hasn't done anything wrong." "Oh, that doesn't matter. We will impeach the president." The crowd roared with laughter. Yeah, I kind of like that. This is the second time I'm listening to this one.
People, and thank you. But we have to keep the House. Because if you listen to Maxine Waters, she goes around saying, "We will impeach him. We will impeach him." Then people said, "But he hasn't done anything wrong." "Oh, that doesn't matter. We will impeach the president." So I don't think we're going to have a lot of happy people if that happens. I think it's going to be a little bit tough. But she goes, and then some others, "We will impeach him." Doesn't matter if you do anything right or wrong. They want to do that. We got to win the House. And you know what? We're going to win anyway. But we're going to win the House. We're going to win the House. Now, historically, when you win the presidency, the person that wins, the party that wins, does poorly in what they call the midterms. And the reason is, I guess, you take it easy a little bit, right? Something happens. I guess it's 93, 94% of the time. This is over a long period of time. I don't know what you get. You know what it is? You get complacent. We cannot be complacent. We got to go out, right? We got to go out. We got to go out, and we got to fight like hell, and we got to win the House, and we got to win the Senate. And I think we're going to do great in the Senate, and I think we're going to do great in the House because the economy is so good. The economy is so good.
Well, Wacky Waters is so furious, she's abandoning the impeachment chance as the Russian collusion narrative fell apart. Now she is just telling the president to resign, looking like a fool. Waters swore since day one of the Trump presidency that he had colluded with the Russian President Vladimir Putin. She's become a laughingstock. Even the liberal media is embarrassed for Auntie Maxine. For example, Wacky Waters just spouted a bold-faced lie during her recent MSNBC interview saying 70% of American women want Trump impeached, causing the host Chris Hayes to squirm in his seat. He wimped out and refused to challenge what he knew was a lie. There is absolutely no data suggesting 70% of American women advocate for Trump's impeachment, and this caused the California Congresswoman some harsh backlash. Must be the same poll that showed Hillary had a 95% chance of winning. In my poll, quote, post, women think you, Maxine, are a lying, deranged, ignorant politician who would sell her own mother to get elected and 100% want you gone, tweeted Hannah. There you have it. Unbelievable. Twitter user Sue Jones posted, "Old, worn out of lies and corruption and is nothing to stand on with her liberal counterparts. Enjoy being in the spotlight, Maxine. November is coming and we the people are on the Trump train coming to California next." One Twitter user who goes by the name Fashionably Trendish posted some inconvenient truths about Auntie Maxine. She was caught paying her daughter $750,000 taxpayer dollars for campaign flyers. She lives in a $4.8 million mansion in the exclusive Hancock Park area of Los Angeles, which is nowhere near the poverty-stricken 43rd district she represents. Mad Maxine also bailed her husband's bank out during the 2008 crisis to the tune of $12 million in government funds. This is a disgrace, and they are her real accomplishments, besides celebrating with gang members who beat a white truck driver so badly during the LA riots that he almost died. That's interesting. Had no idea. And this is the sign they have up for her. Why would you listen to Maxine Waters? You see? Yeah, absolutely. But Maxine Waters is now celebrated as some distinguished leader of the people by the Hollywood crowd and the radical leftists, while those of us who value truth and honor call her by the only nickname that fits, Poverty Pimp. This November, we pray that Californians living in her district give all Americans a huge gift. May they bring an end to the horrendous reign of Mad Maxine. Well, she's going to go down in history, that's for sure. State of the disunion, absolutely. Yeah, that sums her up pretty well. I mean, you could laugh, but there are serious accusations here. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.